Welcome back. Today we're diving into the world of wheat pennies, those iconic 1-cent coins minted from 1909 to 1958. These little treasures may look simple, but some of them carry an enormous value in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, these are the top 12 most valuable wheat pennies you need to know about. So, let's get into it and see what makes these coins so sought after. First up, the wheat penny 1 cent 1923, a coin without a mint mark, and how it stands out in the world of rare coins. If you're a collector or someone looking to invest in the world of numismatics, you won't want to miss this one. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1923 version is particularly interesting because, despite being over a century old, it still holds value today. It features the iconic wheat ears on the reverse side and the profile of President Lincoln on the obverse. Now, the 1923 wheat penny comes without a mint mark, which means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike other years, which may feature the D or S mint marks indicating Denver or San Francisco, the 1923 without a mint mark is particularly sought after by collectors. In 1923, the United States was in the middle of a period of economic change. The country had just recovered from the aftermath of World War I, and the coinage system was adjusting to the needs of a modernizing economy. The wheat penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, was not just a symbol of Lincoln's legacy, but also a practical part of everyday transactions. However, despite its humble beginnings, the 1923 wheat penny is now considered a rare coin, especially when it's in excellent condition. This makes it a key piece in many collectors' portfolios. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The 1923 wheat penny is most commonly found in circulated condition, meaning it's been used in everyday transactions for many years. However, when you come across one in excellent condition, it's an entirely different story. The grading scale for coins ranges from poor to perfect mint state. In excellent condition, the 1923 wheat penny would likely be graded at an extra fine or AU level. Coins in these grades show little to no wear on the design, with sharp details and clear features. Such coins are rare, as most circulated coins have suffered damage over time. If you have one of these in your collection, you hold a valuable piece of history. So, what makes the 1923 wheat penny such a hot commodity in today's market? Well, the value of these coins can fluctuate depending on their condition and demand. As of recent years, a 1923 wheat penny in excellent condition can fetch anywhere from $795,000. In truly exceptional cases, such as those with high grades, minimal wear, and sharp clear details, the coin's value can skyrocket. Some rarer specimens have sold for over $975,000 at major auctions. This makes the 1923 wheat penny a prime candidate for investment, especially if you're fortunate enough to find one in excellent condition. Why is the 1923 wheat penny so desirable? The answer lies in its rarity and historical significance. The lack of a mint mark makes it stand out as a distinct type of coin, and the fact that it's over 100 years old only adds to its allure. For many collectors, owning a 1923 wheat penny without a mint mark is a way to complete their collection of Lincoln cents. Furthermore, collectors appreciate the coin for its deep historical ties to the early 20th century. This was an era of economic transformation in the US, and having a coin from that period feels like holding a piece of that history. If you're looking to find a 1923 wheat penny in excellent condition, your best bet is to check out local coin shops, online marketplaces, and auction sites. Be sure to get the coin professionally graded before buying, as ungraded or improperly graded coins can be difficult to evaluate accurately. Also, keep an eye out for estate sales or collections being sold, as you never know when a hidden gem like the 1923 wheat penny might turn up. The 1923 wheat penny without a mint mark is a rare and valuable coin, especially when it's in excellent condition. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, this coin is a must-have for your collection. Next up, the 1925 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition. Here it is, the 1925 Lincoln wheat penny. This coin is part of the famous series that was minted from 1909 to 1958. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse showcases the wheat stalks, which give the coin its name. Now, when it comes to rare coins, the 1925 wheat penny is not one of the earliest years, but its value is surprising for collectors. The 1925 version is particularly rare, especially in very fine condition. But before we get into the specifics of its value, let's talk about its features. The 1925 wheat penny has a distinctive design. On the obverse, we have a strong image of Abraham Lincoln. You'll notice the date clearly struck above Lincoln's portrait, and on the reverse, the 2 ears of wheat frame the words 1 cent. The coin, in very fine condition, shows wear, but the wheat stalks and Lincoln's features remain relatively sharp, making it highly sought after by collectors. Now, the condition of a coin significantly impacts its value, and the 1925 without a mint mark in very fine condition is especially notable. Very fine condition means the coin has been in circulation, but the details are still visible. You'll see light wear, but the coin hasn't been overly damaged, keeping it in relatively sharp shape. Alright, so what makes the 1925 wheat penny so special? Well, first of all, it's important to note that coins minted in 1925 were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, so they don't have a mint mark. This fact already makes the 1925 penny stand out, as there are no additional complexities added by mint marks like with some other years. In terms of value, the 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is a coin worth paying attention to. As of 2025, its market value ranges significantly depending on condition and demand. For a coin in very fine condition, you're looking at an approximate market value between $330,000, with some higher-end pieces even going for more, depending on the buyer and rarity within the condition. Now, this may not sound like a huge amount compared to some ultra-rare coins, but when you consider the rarity and historical significance of the 1925 wheat penny, especially in very fine condition, the value is definitely on the rise. Additionally, some rare varieties of the 1925 coin in better conditions or with specific errors can command prices upwards of $580,000 or more. To give you some context, the 1925 penny isn't necessarily the rarest in the series, but it's definitely a desirable piece. Some other years in the wheat penny series, like 1909's VDB or 1914D, are far more valuable. However, the 1925 stands out for its solid demand, especially as the coin market continues to grow. Its relatively affordable price point makes it a great addition for those looking to build a meaningful collection without breaking the bank. Let's talk about why this coin is such a great investment for collectors and why its value is only expected to rise. The 1925 wheat penny, without a mint mark, isn't just a collector's item. It's an American treasure that has survived nearly 100 years of history. As more collectors discover its rarity and beauty, the price tag will likely climb. Plus, with the growing interest in coin collecting, this little gem is bound to gain in popularity. If you're out hunting for a 1925 wheat penny, here are a few tips. Condition is key. Always assess the coin's condition before buying. A well-preserved coin in very fine condition will fetch a much higher price than one that's heavily worn. Check for errors. Keep an eye out for potential errors or unique characteristics that might make a 1925 penny even rarer. Coins with minting mistakes or unusual features often carry a premium. Buy from reputable dealers. If you're looking to invest, make sure you're purchasing from trusted coin dealers or auctions. Authentication is critical to avoid counterfeits or misidentified coins. So there you have it, the 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark, in very fine condition. It's a coin with historical value, growing market demand, and significant collector interest. If you happen to have one, or if you're looking to add one to your collection, this is definitely a coin worth checking out. Next up, the 1926 wheat penny, specifically the one without a mint mark in extra fine condition. If you're into rare coins, this penny should be on your radar, and by the end of this video, you'll see why it's more than just a small piece of copper, it's a valuable treasure. The 1926 wheat penny was minted during a very interesting time in American history, the Roaring Twenties. This decade was marked by economic growth, cultural change, and the rapid expansion of technology. The penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the two stalks of wheat, symbolizing America's agricultural roots. Now here's something crucial to understand when we talk about the 1926 wheat penny: the mint mark. Mint marks are used to indicate where a coin was struck. For most years, you'll see a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, or no mint mark at all for coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint. For the 1926 penny, the vast majority was struck in Philadelphia, making the no mint mark version the most common. But don't let that fool you. The lack of a mint mark is a key factor in its rarity today. The 1926 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is considered a rare find. While millions of these pennies were minted, the extra fine condition is a critical factor in determining its value. A coin in extra fine condition shows minimal wear, and the details on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks are still sharp and well defined. This is the kind of condition collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. So what's this rare 1926 wheat penny worth today? In general, the 1926 penny in circulated condition can be found for a few cents to a couple of dollars. However, the key to this coin's significant value lies in its condition. A 1926 wheat penny in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere from $628,000, depending on demand, the exact quality of the coin, and where it's being sold. But, hold on, this coin could be worth even more. If you happen to stumble upon one of these in near uncirculated or mint condition, you're looking at a market value that can exceed $1 million or more. The reason behind the high value of the 1926 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is simple: rarity and demand. As time passes, the number of well-preserved coins from this era continues to decrease. Finding a coin that has remained in excellent condition after nearly a century is a rare occurrence, and collectors are willing to pay premium prices for these historical gems. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1926 wheat penny, you have several options. Coin dealers, online auction houses, and marketplaces like eBay or Heritage Auctions are some of the best places to find interested buyers. Always make sure to verify the authenticity of the coin and do your research on prices before making any transactions. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for rare finds, and this coin is no exception. To wrap up, the 1926 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is a rare and valuable piece of American numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, finding coins like this one adds incredible value to your collection. Next up, the 1916 wheat penny without a mint mark. If you're a coin collector or investor, this is one coin you definitely don't want to miss. In excellent condition, this coin is more than just a piece of history. It's a valuable treasure that could potentially be worth thousands of dollars in today's market. Stick around as we explore the fascinating details of the 1916 wheat penny, its significance, rarity, and its current market value. The 1916 wheat penny is one of the most sought-after coins in American history. Struck at the U.S. Mint, this 1-cent piece features the iconic wheat ears design by Victor David Brenner on the reverse, with Abraham Lincoln's portrait gracing the obverse. The 1916 issue holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, not only because of its design, but also because of its rarity and the condition of surviving specimens. When it comes to the 1916 wheat penny, the key factor in determining its value is its condition. Coins in excellent condition, often referred to as extra fine or uncirculated, are prized because they have retained much of their original detail. An excellent condition 1916 wheat penny will showcase Lincoln's portrait with strong, well-defined features, and the wheat stalks on the reverse will remain crisp and clear. Let's compare. As you can see here, the worn version of the 1916 wheat penny shows significant wear, with the details starting to fade. While these coins can still hold some value, they're not nearly as sought-after as those in excellent or uncirculated condition. The sharpness of the design is what sets the high-value specimens apart. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly does excellent condition mean? In the coin grading world, the 1916 wheat penny in excellent condition will have minimal signs of wear. The coin should have sharp details, clear inscriptions, and the design elements should be easily distinguishable. These coins are often graded as extra fine or even uncirculated, depending on their preservation. Collectors and investors alike seek out these high-quality coins because of their rarity. You see, over time, many of the 1916 wheat pennies have become worn down or damaged. Not all survived in great condition, making the remaining coins that much rarer and more valuable. The market value of a 1916 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition can vary based on factors like grade, rarity, and demand. As of recent sales, a 1916 in excellent condition can fetch anywhere from $450,000 depending on the specific grade and the quality of the coin. But it doesn't stop there. Some rare, higher-grade specimens have been known to sell for even more at auctions. As the numismatic market continues to grow, rare coins like the 1916 wheat penny are becoming more valuable by the day. Whether you're looking to add a piece of history to your collection or invest in a coin that could appreciate over time, the 1916 wheat penny is an excellent choice. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the world of rare coins, the 1916 wheat penny without a mint mark is definitely a coin to keep an eye on. In excellent condition, it stands out as one of the most desirable and valuable coins from the early 20th century. So, if you happen to find one in your collection or spot one at a coin show, you could be looking at a rare and potentially lucrative investment. But remember, always get your coins professionally graded to ensure their value is accurately assessed. Next up, the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark, in a black color shade condition. This particular penny isn't just any coin. It's an unusual gem with a story that many collectors dream of owning. Stick around as we dive deep into why this coin holds such tremendous value in today's market. The 1945 wheat penny, often regarded as a key coin in the series, is already fascinating due to its historical significance. However, when it comes to the condition and unique features, this one stands out. You might wonder, what makes this penny so rare, and why does it have such big value in today's market? Let's look at the design. The wheat penny was produced by the US Mint from 1909 to 1958, and it was a staple in American currency for decades. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse showcases 2 ears of wheat, symbolizing the country's agriculture. The 1945 wheat penny was minted just after the end of World War II, a period of recovery and transition. 1945 marked a significant year in American history, and this coin was part of the post-war economic revival. However, it's the lack of a mint mark on this coin that makes it especially interesting. Unlike many other coins, the 1945 wheat penny produced at the Philadelphia Mint didn't feature a mint mark, which was typical for coins minted in Philadelphia at the time. But here's where things get intriguing. Coins without mint marks from Philadelphia are quite common, But the black color shade condition of this particular penny changes everything. This unique shade is not naturally occurring, but instead the result of environmental factors and long-term exposure to certain conditions that have given the coin this striking black appearance. Coins that develop such a color due to exposure are rare. When we talk about a black color shade, it indicates that the coin has been exposed to specific oxidation or chemical reactions over time, which has given it a unique, darker look. Collectors often view these coins with blackened toning as one of a kind, since it's not something you'll typically find on every coin. But what about its value? The market value of a wheat penny from 1945 without mint mark is already significant, especially in good condition. But when you add in that blackened color shade, its value skyrockets. This rare coin has been known to fetch impressive prices at auctions, sometimes reaching into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its exact condition. In fact, the unique black color shade makes it a standout piece for collectors who specialize in toned coins or era coins. The rarity of this specific shade adds to its appeal, making it more desirable to those looking to own a coin that not only has historical value but also presents an intriguing visual anomaly. This myth is rigidly identical and produces contradictions with every other. Now, let's talk about authentication and preservation. If you come across a 1945 wheat penny in this unique condition, be sure to have it professionally authenticated. With this kind of toning can sometimes be mistaken for counterfeits or improperly treated coins, so it's essential to confirm its authenticity before buying or selling. Remember, the better preserved it is, the higher the value it will command. In terms of value, 1945 wheat pennies without mint marks typically range from $500,000 in average condition. However, a blackened one in good or better condition can command anywhere from $700,000 or more. And dealers alike are always on the lookout for such rarities, and with the rise of online coin markets, the exposure of rare finds like this one is increasing, pushing their value even higher. What makes this coin worth so much? It's the combination of historical importance, unique color condition, and the sheer rarity of finding a black color wheat penny from 1945 in such good shape. Collector's dream and a true testament to the ever-evolving world of rare coin values. If you ever come across a wheat penny 1945 without mint mark in black collar shade condition, consider yourself lucky. Be sure to have it evaluated by a professional and consider preserving it in a safe, controlled environment to maintain its value. Who knows? This rare beauty could be your next big investment. Next up, the 1950 wheat penny, specifically the one without a mint mark and in the sought-after red color condition. This coin is not just rare, it's one that commands big value in today's market. Let's explore why. At a glance, you may wonder, what makes this 1950 wheat penny so valuable? After all, it may look like just another penny. But in the world of numismatics, this coin is a true gem. The wheat penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, is famous for its design by Victor David Brenner. The 1950 edition marks the last decade of this iconic coin, and while it may not have the same immediate fame as other years, it's particularly special when found in the right condition. For the 1950 wheat penny, the absence of a mint mark means this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, making it rarer compared to its mint-marked counterparts produced at the Denver and San Francisco mints that year. But here's where it gets really interesting. The coin's red color condition, or as collectors call it, red, refers to a coin that has been preserved in such a way that it maintains its original, vibrant copper luster. Coins like this one, in such pristine condition, are often referred to as being in uncirculated or mint state. Coins are highly sought after because they retain their fresh, brilliant copper hue. A 1950 wheat penny in red condition is especially rare since over the decades, many coins have experienced wear and exposure to the elements which can cause tarnishing or fading of the color. When you find one that still gleams with that original red tint, it's like finding a hidden treasure. In the modern coin market, rarity and condition play a huge role in determining value. And when it comes to the 1950 wheat penny in red condition, demand is high. Collectors and investors alike are eager to get their hands on these pristine examples, and the value continues to rise. Depending on the grade, the value of a 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark in red color condition can range from $300,000, and in some cases, particularly high-grade specimens can even fetch more at auction. So, what exactly makes this coin so valuable? Several factors come into play. First, it's the rarity of the coin in a high-grade state, especially one without any noticeable wear. Second, the red color condition. It indicates the coin has been carefully preserved, maintaining its original appearance. And third, the sheer demand from collectors who seek coins like this to complete their collections. Recent auctions have seen these coins sell for impressive amounts. In fact, high-end 1950 wheat pennies without mint marks, particularly those in red color, have become a focal point for both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the hobby. If you're lucky enough to have or find a 1950 wheat penny, here are a few tips on how to identify it. First, ensure there's no mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint did not use one that year. Check the obverse side for the clear, well-defined details of Abraham Lincoln's portrait, and examine the reverse to ensure the wheat stalks are distinct. A true red coin will have no signs of wear or discoloration. To preserve the value of your 1950 wheat penny in red condition, always handle it with care. Use cotton gloves to avoid transferring oils from your hands, and store it in a protective case to shield it from the elements. Keep it in a climate-controlled environment to avoid tarnishing. In conclusion, the 1950 wheat penny without mint mark in red color condition is not only a rare find, but also a valuable asset in today's coin market. If you're a collector, this coin is a must-have, and if you're an investor, it's an excellent opportunity to add something truly special to your portfolio. Next up, the 1952 wheat penny with a D mint mark. If you're a collector or just getting started, you're going to want to stick around for this one. We'll explore its rarity, its condition. The wheat penny, or the Lincoln cent, has been one of the most iconic coins in American history. Struck from 1909 to 1958, the reverse design features two stalks of wheat, hence the name wheat penny. The 1952 wheat penny is particularly notable, as it marked a year of production in the early 1950s, a time when these coins were still widely in circulation. Now, the 1952 wheat penny isn't exactly rare when you look at the numbers. The US Mint produced millions of these coins that year, both in Philadelphia and Denver. However, as with many coins, the condition and mint mark can dramatically affect the coin's value in today's market. Specifically, we're going to focus on the 1952 with the D mint mark, struck in Denver. For this particular coin, the D stands for the Denver Mint, which has produced coins for over 100 years. While the Philadelphia Mint produced more of the 1952 wheat penny, the Denver version, while not extremely rare, is highly sought after by collectors, especially when it is in great condition. So let's talk about the condition of the coin. This is key when determining its value. The 1952 D wheat penny in extra fine condition is a great find. A coin in extra fine condition will have sharp details with only a small amount of wear on the high points of the coin's design, like Lincoln's hair or the wheat stalks. The coin should still have a lot of its original mint luster, and the date should be clear and crisp. While the 1952 D wheat penny isn't one of the scarcest coins out there, finding one in extra fine condition is not something you encounter every day. This coin, due to its condition, is considered a bit of a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. It's not as rare as a 1909 VDB or 1914 D penny, but it holds a place in the hearts of serious collectors who appreciate the beauty and history of well-preserved coins. In its extra-fine condition, the 1952 D wheat penny is worth considerably more than its face value of just 1 cent. At the time of filming this video, a 1952 D in extra-fine condition can be worth anywhere from $200,000 for, depending on the specific coin and market demand. So, what makes the value of this coin go up or down? Several factors contribute to its worth. First, the overall condition is paramount. A coin in extra-fine condition will always fetch a premium over one that is just in fine or good condition. Secondly, market demand plays a big role. If a collector or investor is specifically looking for a 1952 D wheat penny in excellent condition, they might be willing to pay top dollar for one. Additionally, the rarity of the coin in relation to the available supply can influence value. The 1952 D wheat penny is still fairly common in lower grades, but finding one in extra fine or better is rarer and therefore more valuable. So, how do you identify an extra fine 1952 D wheat penny? Let's break it down. First, you'll want to check the clarity of the date and the mint mark. Make sure that the D mint mark is clear and legible. Examine the wheat stalks. They should be well defined with minimal wear, and the details of Lincoln's hair and clothing should still be sharp. A coin with minimal surface damage and a healthy amount of its original luster is what you're looking for. The wheat penny series, including the 1952 D, is incredibly popular among both casual and professional collectors. Whether you're just starting your collection or you're a seasoned expert, the wheat pennies remain a cornerstone of American coin collecting. These coins hold sentimental value as part of the nation's history, and their enduring popularity makes them a solid investment for anyone looking to build their collection. If you're looking for a 1952 D wheat penny in extra fine condition, you can often find them through coin dealers, online marketplaces, and coin auctions. If you're considering selling your coin, it's best to get it appraised by a professional or take it to a coin shop where they can give you an accurate estimate of its worth. If you're lucky enough to find one, you might just have a rare treasure on your hands. So there you have it. The 1952 D wheat penny in extra fine condition is a fantastic coin to have in your collection with great market value today. If you've got one of these coins lying around, it might be time to check its condition and see what it's worth. Next up, the wheat penny from 1946 with no mint mark in an outstanding red collar condition. This coin is more than just a piece of history, it has some serious value in today's market. Let's explore why this coin is so highly sought after and how much it's worth now. First, let's take a closer look at the wheat penny from 1946. This coin, measuring just 19 millimeter in diameter, is part of the iconic wheat cent series, which was minted from 1909 to 1958. The 1946 coin is particularly interesting because, unlike some other years, there were no significant errors or variations in the coin's design. It features the famous wheat ears on the reverse side, symbolizing the agricultural strength of the US. But what makes this particular 1946 wheat penny stand out is its condition, specifically the red color grade. A coin's grade is one of the most important factors when it comes to its value, and a red collar condition is something to behold. This red grade means the coin has almost no signs of wear and retains its vibrant original copper luster. A coin in this condition is extremely rare. Most wheat pennies have some level of discoloration or wear over time, but a 1946 in red condition is as close to perfect as you can get. Now, let's talk about the history of the 1946 wheat penny. During this year, the United States was recovering from the aftermath of World War II. The country was transitioning into a time of economic prosperity, and production of everyday coins like the wheat penny was ramping up again. This specific year saw a mintage of over 1 billion coins, which may seem like a large number, but remember, coins from this era weren't stored or preserved in the same way they are today. Most of them were spent, lost, or worn down over time. Because so many of these coins were circulated, finding one in pristine condition is very rare. This is why the 1946 wheat penny, without a mint mark in red color, is so highly coveted by collectors. Its value is significantly higher than other versions from the same year. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much is this rare 1946 wheat penny worth today? The value of these coins can vary depending on their grade, but in rare condition, this coin can fetch anywhere between $800,000 or more, depending on the specific auction, dealer, or collector. As you can see from recent auction results, the demand for rare wheat pennies continues to grow. A 1946 wheat penny in red condition can sell for a premium if it's well preserved. Coins with no visible wear or discoloration, especially when they are as old as this one, are extremely rare and desirable. Of course, several factors influence a coin's market value, including its grade, rarity, and demand. For the 1946 wheat penny, the condition is critical. A coin graded MS65 or higher is considered an exceptional example. Other factors, like the overall rarity of the coin's provenance, and market trends will also play a role in its final value. So if you happen to come across a 1946 wheat penny in red collar condition, it's definitely worth considering its potential value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just getting started in the hobby, understanding the value of these rare coins can make all the difference when adding them to your collection. Next up, the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark. If you're into rare coins, this one's definitely on your radar. We're going to dive deep into its history, condition, and the impressive value it can fetch in today's market. So make sure to stick around, because this rare piece could be worth more than you think. First, let's go back in time. The 1945 wheat penny was part of the series that was minted from 1909 to 1958. It features the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse side and was designed by Victor David Brenner. This series was a favorite of collectors for decades, and the 1945 edition stands out, especially because it marked the end of World War II, a monumental year in history. The 1945 wheat penny was produced in large numbers. Over 1 billion were struck, so you might think it's not too rare. But here's the catch. When you look at its condition and specific features, that's where the real value comes into play. Let's talk about the condition that makes this penny so special. Condition is everything when it comes to the value of any coin, and the 1945 wheat penny is no different. Now, for this coin to fetch a high price, it needs to be in excellent condition. This is where collectors pay top dollar. An excellent condition coin should have minimal wear and clear, sharp details on both the obverse and reverse. The wheat stalks, the date, and Lincoln's portrait should all be well defined. The excellent condition, long-lasting condition, and portrait should all be well defined. When this penny is in excellent condition, you can see the intricate details on the wheat ears, Lincoln's face, and the rim of the coin. These features indicate a coin that has been carefully preserved, and that's what collectors are looking for. So, if you have one of these in top condition, hold on to it tight. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. While the 1945 wheat penny isn't as rare as some other years, it can still bring in some serious cash when it's in excellent condition. A well-preserved 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark can be worth anywhere from $390,000 in average circulated condition. But when you get into the realm of excellent or even uncirculated condition, the price can skyrocket. First, condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with minimal wear and well-preserved features always attract higher bids. Second, demand. While this coin is more common, there are still many collectors who seek out high-quality examples. And finally, rarity. Even though the 1945 wheat penny was struck in large numbers, finding one in excellent or uncirculated condition is relatively rare. So how do you know if your 1945 wheat penny is worth big money? Let's take a closer look at how to properly identify this coin. Start by checking the obverse, or front, of the coin, where you'll see Abraham Lincoln's portrait. Look for clear, well-defined features. The reverse should have crisp wheat stalks and the E pluribus unum motto, without any major scratches or discoloration. If your coin has these details and still looks sharp, you may have a gem on your hands. Once you've identified that you have a rare, valuable coin, it's important to protect it. Store it in a protective holder or a coin capsule to prevent further wear. If you're planning to sell it, you can either take it to a coin dealer or try selling it through online platforms like eBay or at auctions. Just make sure to get it graded if you think it's worth top dollar. So, there you have it. The 1945 wheat penny, a seemingly common coin, can actually be worth a lot more when it's in excellent condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, always check the condition of your coins. They could be worth far more than you think. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more rare coin insights and tips. If you have any 1945 wheat pennies, or if you've recently discovered a valuable coin, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. Until next time, on collecting.